Last time on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Big Pat made fifth grader history when he flunked out of school on the very first question.
It is C, troposphere. I am so sorry.
Tonight, could this former Air Force tech go where no new student has gone before?
It's gonna be a long car ride home. You know that, don't you?
Oh my God.
All the way to the million? Or will our grade school questions leave her grounded?
It's like God invented spell check.
Find out if she flies high or falls flat.
One good win and you are out of here.
Right now on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Hi, I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and this is the show that asks the question, are you smarter than a fifth grader? We give grown-ups a chance to prove that they are indeed smarter than a 10-year-old, and if they can prove it, they can win $1 million. All right, over here is my class. Laura, Kyle, Jacob, Alana, and Spencer. All right, class, you ready to meet our new student?
Yeah! Our new student's a 40-year-old executive assistant to a tax attorney, and she graduated from Eric White Elementary School. Please welcome Shelia Velios.
Hello, Sheila.
Hi, Jeff.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Did I pronounce your last name right?
Velios.
Velios. Oh,
There
that's
you
so
go,
pretty.
there you go.
And you attended Eric White Elementary, and
Yes,
there's
I
a
did.
picture of you when you were there. Look at that collar. One good win, and you are out of here. Well, these are your classmates. They're going to be taking the same quiz that you're taking.
Yes.
And actually, during
Hey,
the course
guys.
of this quiz, you're going to be able to cheat off of them, so pick one of them right now.
Ooh. All right. First one I'm gonna go with, Alana.
Alana, come on up here.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Alana.
Hello, Alana.
Hello.
All right, let me tell you how we play this game, Sheila. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range in difficulty from first grade through the fifth grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. You get all 10 of them right, the last one's worth $500,000.
We're gonna take it.
You run the table on this 10, we'll give
Okay.
you one more grade school question. It's going to be worth $1 million. Sheila, if any point during the test it gets to be too much, if the pressure's too high, you can drop out of school, okay? You can drop out with the money you've bankrolled up into that point. But before you leave us, you got to promise me you'll look in the camera and tell millions and millions of people, I am not smarter than a fifth grader. We got a deal?
Deal.
We got a deal. Let's find out. Is Shelia Velios smarter than a fifth grader? All right, Sheila, for $1,000, pick a subject.
I gotta ask Alana, what's your strongest subject?
I love geography and social studies and animal science.
In animal science?
Geography,
All right.
social studies, and animal science.
Excellent. Okay, my first subject is first grade animal science.
First grade animal science for $1,000. Sheila, here's your first grade question. True or false? Some crocodiles are native to North America. True or false? Some crocodiles are native to North America. Now, while Alana writes her answer down, let me tell you how your classmates can help you. You can cheat off of them twice during the game. You can peek at their paper. If you like their answer, you can take it. If you don't like it, you can go with your own. And once during the game, you may copy their paper, but you must go with the answer that they wrote down. Or once during the game, they can save you, which means if you have the wrong answer, but your classmate at the podium has the right answer, you win the money. We continue on with the game.
Okay.
Alana answered quickly. She is
Alana?
locked in.
Alana?
What are you thinking, Sheila?
I am thinking that it is the first question, and I have to cheat. That's what I'm thinking.
And usually if you're cheating on the first question, you're not really thinking about acing it, are you?
I need to peek.
You need to peek.
Yes, I need to peek at Alana's answer. Peek.
Peek. All right. True or false? Some crocodiles are native to North America. Alana said true. How's that feel?
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna lock it in with true.
True.
Yes,
She's
Dad?
right, it is true. They are native to Florida and Mexico.
There you go.
You got $1,000. Let's make it $2,000.
Okay, my next subject. No, my next subject. What I'm gonna have to go with is 4th grade astronomy.
4th grade astronomy. So you had to cheat on the 1st grade question and you thought, what the heck, let's jump up to the 4th grade. You really think you deserve to skip a couple of grades?
I don't know what I deserve at this point. I just want to answer the question.
Well, right now you got $1,000. Let's see your $2,000 question. 4th grade astronomy, the question is, not counting Pluto, how many planets in our solar system are smaller than Earth? Not counting Pluto, how many planets in our solar system are smaller than Earth? Your classmate Alana has locked in.
Okay, know that we have 9 planets, and Pluto is one of them. That counts 9, so that's 8 planets.
Not
and then,
counting Pluto.
Yeah, right, so that
Okay.
leaves 8. And I know 2 of them are definitely bigger than Earth. Oh my God. Alana.
I can't help you.
She can't help you unless you want to use your copy.
Okay, we've got Mercury and Mars, and I think Mars is smaller. And then we have Saturn and Jupiter, and I think Saturn and Jupiter are bigger. And then we have Uranus and Neptune, which I know for a fact are smaller.
I know the answer, and you're making me second guess myself.
Okay, not counting Pluto, how many planets in our solar system are smaller than Earth? Okay. I feel like I either have it or I don't, and I feel like I don't. So, I am going to copy from Alana.
Gonna copy Alana's paper. Sheila, if you'd had to guess, what would you have said?
If I had guessed, I would have said 3.
If you'd have said 3, you would have been right. And you wouldn't have burned your copy. Not counting Pluto, how many planets in our solar system are smaller than Earth? You better hope Alana wrote down 3. For $2,000, may we please see what this 5th grader wrote down? 3, you have $2,000. Sheila, the 3 planets are Venus, Mercury, and Mars. All right, your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time.
Thank you, Alana.
Good job, Alana.
Woo!
I understand that you have some family with you today.
I do.
You want to point them out over here?
Yes, I have my 2 daughters.
Which one's?
From
Oh,
the
you're
left
beautiful.
to the right.
How are you?
That's Michaela.
Nice to see you.
My youngest daughter.
How are
That's
you?
Heather, my girlfriend. And my
So
oldest,
this is your
Kiana.
mom.
Yeah.
You proud of her so far? She's cheated twice on 2 questions. Did she ever help you with your homework?
No.
No. That's a good thing. Sheila, it's time to pick another classmate.
Okay. Spencer.
Spencer.
My man.
How are you, Spencer?
I'm good.
You good. Sheila, you got $2,000. We're playing for $5,000. You want to ask your daughters what you should go with?
Yeah. What
What's
do you
your
guys think?
The first grade question. Your daughter's confidently said, go with the first grade question, Mom.
Okay, I'm gonna go with first grade vocabulary.
First grade vocabulary. We'll reveal Sheila's first grade vocabulary questions when we come back.
Coming up next, she used her peak, she used her copy,
You gotta use your brain.
and believe it or not, Sheila doesn't even understand her first grade
Say
question.
the word again.
Uh-oh. You want me to spell it for you?
Next on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Sheila's got $2,000. She is playing for $5,000, and she has selected first grade vocabulary. Sheila, for $5,000, here's the first grade question. How many times does the letter A appear in the following word? Mastodon. You were really hoping I was going to write the word on the board, weren't you? Mastodon.
Say the word again, Jeff.
Mastodon.
Mastodon.
You want me to spell it for you? It's like a woolly mammoth. Mastodon.
M-A-S-M-A-S-T-A-D. That's two A's. And there could be a third.
Spencer's
at the
locked
last-
in his answer, Sheila. You're an executive assistant to a tax attorney? Bet everybody at the attorney's office is very, very proud right now, Sheila.
That's why God invented spell check. Well, my last cheat is a save. So
Which means you could guess at it.
I can guess
If-
at it.
He has the right answer. He can save you if you're wrong.
Exactly.
If you guess at it and you're right, you don't burn your save. Or you could go home with $2,000.
Oh dear.
And after taxes, that's what?
Okay, I'm gonna guess at it.
That's the sound a Mastodon makes.
Well, I'm stuck between 2 and 3. I'm gonna guess and say 2.
2.
Locking it in.
Alana, who bailed you out a couple of times, wasn't it? Said 2.
Okay.
She's wrong. Spencer said 1. Spencer's right. You got $5,000. Nice work, Spencer.
Nice one.
You got bailed out by somebody whose voice isn't going to change for 4 or 5 years. Now, you got to use your brain. You used your save. You used your peek. You used your copy. Pick a subject. Let's try to turn 5,000 into 10,000.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go with second grade U.S. geography.
Second grade U.S. geography. For $10,000, Sheila, here's the second grade question. In terms of land area, what is the second biggest U.S. state?
Okay, Jeff. I know everybody knows this question.
In
Probably
terms
but
of
me.
land area, what's the second biggest U.S. state?
In terms of land area, everybody knows Texas is the biggest state. Goodness. Okay, in terms of land area, is California. Nope, but that's not my answer.
You can keep talking it out. It will not be your answer until you lock it in.
Okay, great.
If it
I
makes you
wanna
feel
say-
any better,
Yes.
the class, they have answered it correctly, and now they're doodling. Sheila, you can walk out of here with $5,000. Talk it out.
I'm thinking it's California, but I could be so wrong. And I'm only thinking it's California because it stretches for so long.
How many
California
states?
takes up the whole, how many
How many states do we have?
How many states? We have 50 states.
Do you know what the biggest state is?
Texas, because it takes me almost 2 days to get across it. There's Alaska, which is very, very big, but I don't know how it compares to California because California is long and stretched out, and Alaska looks like a little round thing, so I can't figure that one out. You guys all know.
I'm just gonna feed Darnell and Mike while you're talking it out. If you guess and you guess wrong, you walk out of here with nothing.
I know. Well, you know what? I am dropping out of school.
That's one of the smartest things you've said today. The answer is Texas.
Oh!
Who in the class knows what the largest U.S. state is?
Oh, goodness.
Kyle,
Alaska.
you're right. It's Alaska.
Wow! Wow! Way to go, Kyle.
When you were saying Texas was the largest, I was thinking, oh, please, Lord, let her drop out of school. Did your daughters know the answer?
Yes.
Yeah? It's gonna be a long car ride home, you know that, don't you? But you are riding home with $5,000 instead of nothing.
Okay.
And you remember our
That's
deal.
really good.
Look in the camera and tell the world.
I am not smarter than a fifth grader.
We'll be right back right after this. Hey, $5,000. That's a good day's work.
Coming up next, our newest student delivers packages for a living.
Come on, bring it, yes!
And claims he's headed all the way to the million.
Woo! Am I done?
No, you're not quite done. A little more meat on this bone.
Until he hears one of our questions.
Oh my God! Help me, help me!
Knee bucklers.
Will this FedEx guy go from slick to sunk overnight?
God, pressure.
Find out next when Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader returns.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? All right, our new student's a 38-year-old operations manager who graduated from Fair Avenue Elementary School. Please welcome Roy Rudolfin.
How you doing, Jeff?
Hello, Roy. How are you?
Good,
to see
good,
you.
good.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I guess
Oh
this is
my
you when you
God.
attended Fair Avenue Elementary.
What is that? Look at that hair.
So when you were in elementary school, what kind of student were you?
I was, a fairly good student. Fairly good student. Math was my favorite subject.
Math?
Yeah.
Well, we got some fairly good students here. Actually,
Guys.
they're going to be taking the same quiz you're taking, Roy.
Oh, wonderful.
And actually, during the course of the game, we're going to let you cheat off of them. So pick one of them and let's get started.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna take Kyle.
Kyle, come on
Thanks,
up
Kyle.
here.
Thanks, Jeff.
Hi, Kyle.
Hello, how are you?
Roy, let me tell you how we play our game. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range in difficulty from the first grade through the fifth grade. You get all 10 of these right, we're going to give you an additional grade school question that will be worth $1 million. If at any point during the game the pressure gets to be too much, you can drop out of school. You can
Okay.
take the money that you've bankrolled to that point, you can hit the button, you can drop out of school. But when you do, you have to promise me you'll look in the camera and tell everybody I am not smarter than a fifth grader.
Oh my God, I promise, but hopefully I don't
have a
have to
deal?
get to that point. Absolute deal.
All right, Roy, let's find out. Are
All
you
right.
smarter than a fifth grader? Let's play. All right, Roy, pick a subject.
Kyle, we're gonna take first grade astronomy.
First grade astronomy.
Yes.
It's worth $1,000, Roy. Here's the question. True or false? You can see the planet Saturn with the naked eye. True or false? You can see the planet Saturn with the naked eye. Kyle has locked in his answer.
Woo.
What are you thinking, Roy? It's, 50-50 chance, true or false?
Yeah, it is 50-50. And, and Saturn's fairly big, but it's pretty much out there. I know you can see Venus with the naked eye, but Saturn and Jupiter, that's a little far. I would like to use the peak.
Okay, you want to peek at Kyle's answer?
Yes.
You want to lock that in?
Yay!
True or false, you can see the planet Saturn with the naked eye. Kyle, a 10-year-old said, false.
Okay.
What's your gut instinct,
Well,
Roy?
my gut instinct is that I can see it. It's a big planet. You can see Venus on a good night.
You could see Venus naked on a good night.
Absolutely.
No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. On a good night, you could see Venus with a naked eye. I'm sorry. That's that whole thing.
You know what? I think it's big enough that you can see it with a naked eye. So I am going to pick true.
Kyle said false. If you had depended on Kyle, you'd be going home with nothing right now because you are right. You've got $1,000.
Oh my God.
Good job.
Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate it. Oh.
Let's turn 1,000 into 2,000, Roy.
Well.
Roy, this is the easiest part of the game.
We are, I think we're going to go with first grade social studies.
First grade social study. For $2,000, here is the first grade question, Roy. The month of November has how many federal holidays?
Wow.
The month of November has how many federal holidays? Kyle has locked in his answer.
I'm pretty sure of the fact that it only has one federal holiday on it.
Lock in your answer.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
The fun thing for me is I get to see everybody's answer.
Yeah, I know.
This is my favorite answer in the class right here. May I see Jacob's answer? Jacob said 2, Thanksgiving and something else.
That's funny. Something else.
I think that cleared it up for everybody, didn't it? I will tell you this.
Yep.
The something else, he may have lost partial credit on the test, but the answer 2 is the right answer. You said 1. It's Thanksgiving and the something else is Veterans Day.
Veterans Day. Oh, okay.
Let's hope your 10-year-old
Yeah,
buddy
let's hope
remembered
that's,
Veterans Day. For $2,000, can we see what Kyle said? 2! Yeah!
Oh my God! Help me! Help me!
Nice job, Kyle.
Good job, Jacob.
You were just saved by somebody that has to
know.
raise their hand to go to the bathroom.
That is
And
so
save
bad.
you, he did. You
Yes,
have
he
$2,000.
did. Yes, he did.
It cost you your save. Pick another classmate.
Wow. No, I'm gonna take Alana.
Alana, come on up. Pick a subject.
What's your favorite subject in school?
Geography and math
Geography and math.
Math, huh?
and animal science.
I will take second grade animal science.
Second grade animal science.
All right. right,
All right,
come
Roy,
on.
let's
Good
see the
question, good
$5,000
question.
question. What gender of mosquito
Oh
bites
my
humans?
God. Ooh, this is a tough one. Mosquitoes bites humans. I didn't even know that there was a gender difference there.
Well, you got to think there's got to be
There has to be, right?
both,
Yeah,
or we wouldn't
yeah.
have any more mosquitoes.
Absolutely, I'm thinking the same thing.
I mean, we haven't gone over that in class yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Alana's locked in her answer,
Right.
Roy.
Okay. In nature, it's always the female part of the animal nature that takes care of everything and is more likely like the killer. I guess the killer, the tail, right? Yeah, like the praying mantis. No offense, none. Please, God.
You've been watching too much Divorce Court.
Yeah,
Roy.
I know. No. So this is a tough one. This is a tough one. We're kind of debating whether
You
to.
still have your copy left.
Yeah, I still have the copy, and you know what? And I hate to use it, but it's probably good that I use it here because Alana pretty much wrote it.
It's a
fairly
50-50
quick.
question.
Yeah. You know what? I am going to use the copy. She's pretty sure of it.
He wants the copy. You're copying off a 10-year-old. May we see Alana's answer, please? Alana just saved you. Female's the right answer. Nice job, Alana. You got $5,000. We're going to be playing for 10 when we come back.
Coming up next, Roy's on a roll,
Yeah, baby!
and his family can't believe his good fortune.
Your daughter looks like she's in shock right now.
No copy, no peek, and no save.
Can I throw up on stage?
How on earth can he ever deliver? Find out when Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader returns.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Roy Rudolfin, has got $5,000. About to play for $10,000. Now, who do you have here rooting for you
Well,
today, Roy?
I have here my beautiful wife, Tana.
Tana, how are ya?
Is there. My stepson, Garrett,
Hey, Garrett.
and my beautiful stepdaughter, Shauna, right there.
Hey, Shauna, how
Yeah.
are you? Is this making you nervous?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit. Well, you've got $5,000.
Okay.
We're playing for $10,000. That's the good news.
Yep.
The bad news is, Roy, you've used your save.
Yeah.
You've used both your cheats. Your classmates can't come up here and help you anymore. The bad part about that is you haven't answered a single question on your own
I
to this
know.
point.
How bad is that? God.
What subject would you like, Roy?
You know, I'll take second grade art to make it
Second
easier on
grade
myself
art.
right now.
All right.
Okay.
Second grade art.
Woo! Yeah! Come on, bring it! Yes!
Here's our second grade art question for
Okay.
$10,000. Which color absorbs the most light? Black, white, or yellow?
Absorbs the most light.
Which color absorbs the most light?
Okay.
What's the first thing popped into your head?
The first thing that popped in my head was it's not yellow.
Okay.
Woo! Am I done? Okay.
No, you're not quite done. A little more meat on this bone.
It's either gotta be black or white, okay? Because black and white are opposite ends of the color spectrum. And I know that when you go out in the desert, people don't wear dark clothes because it gets hot. And people tend to wear lighter clothes because the sun reflects off of it. So,
Your daughter looks like she's in shock right now.
I'm gonna be in shock if I don't get this, but I'm pretty sure of the answer. I'm pretty sure that black absorbs the most light because heat is light, and when it absorbs it, the garment gets hot. So I am going to choose A, black.
You know what I thought about?
What?
You know how all the athletes wear the
Yes.
black, and that's to keep the light out of their eyes. And I'm thinking, well, maybe black absorbs,
Yeah,
you know,
we'll
the
see.
light.
We'll see.
And you know why I thought that? Because that's the right answer. You got
Yeah.
$10,000. Roy,
Yeah, baby, I got past the
you just
five-digit mark.
answered a second grade question on your own. I am so
Yes.
proud of you. Woo! Roy, you got $10,000. Let me tell you the cool thing about the $25,000 question. Up to this point,
Okay.
like on that last question, if you had been wrong, you would have
Okay.
left here with nothing. You get this next question right, no matter what happens the rest of the way, the worst thing that can happen to you is you have $25,000. Pick a subject.
I am probably the worst grammar person. So, and I like science a little bit, so I'm gonna go with third grade earth science.
Third grade earth science. Roy,
Yes.
the $25,000 question is this.
Okay.
In the southern hemisphere, the
Oh my
vernal
God.
equinox occurs in which month?
Okay. In the southern hemisphere. Can I throw up on stage? 'Cause,
What part of the question bothers you?
I think it starts with in.
In.
That bothers me first.
Do you know what the vernal equinox is?
I believe it is when the sun's highest point during a given month. And vernal,
I've got an Uncle Vernal. And he lives in the southern hemisphere.
yeah, oh my God.
Roy,
Yes,
let me remind you, you have $10,000.
yeah.
If you get this wrong, you walk out of here with nothing.
Okay. Southern hemisphere, I'm thinking is opposite of northern. Vernal equinox, I liken that to like the fall season, which is November, October, November.
I'll tell you this, the class doesn't even all have the same answer.
Really? Is your Uncle Vernal here now?
My Uncle Vernal?
Guys. Jeff, I have 1 in 12 chances to answer this question right, and 11 of 12 to get it wrong. I'm a gambler by nature, but I don't know if I'm gonna go for it. You know what? It's a bad bet all around. I am going to take the money. Yeah.
Drop out of school? You said you like to gamble, Roy. If you had to guess, what would you have guessed?
If I would have guessed, I would have picked February.
February. You had a 1 in 12 shot, and I'm so glad you didn't take it because the right answer is September, but you are walking out of here with $10,000, Roy. And we had a little deal. When you came up here, look into the camera, say to the world,
Mom, I'm sorry, but I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
we'll be back right after this.
Coming up next, she's a new mom and bursting with pride. But our grade school questions have her gasping.
You okay?
Find out what happens to our new classmate, Crystal, next.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? All right, class, you ready to meet our new student?
Yeah.
She's a 25-year-old retail manager who graduated from Aspen Elementary School. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Crystal Robertson.
Hello, Crystal. How are you?
Great.
So you're a new mom.
I am.
Boy or girl?
Boy, Alexander.
Alexander, and how old is he?
He's 5 months.
5 months, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
This is a picture of you, I guess, when you
Scary.
attended Aspen Elementary School. I like the bangs, and it's almost like a little Pekingese thing
My
going on
mom did
there.
that to me. It's horrible. I will never do that to my child.
Yes, you will too. You
I
just don't
won't.
realize it yet. All right, these 5th graders over here are going to be taking the same quiz that you're taking.
All right.
And actually, you're going to be able to cheat off of them as the game goes along. So choose wisely and pick a classmate.
Let's go with Alana first.
Alana joins us for the 3rd time today.
Come on, girl.
All right, Crystal, let's find out. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? All right, Crystal, there's your 10 subjects for $1,000. Pick your first one.
What's your best subject, hon?
Geography, history, and social studies.
Good, because those are my worst. So.
All right, now, Crystal, what's your best subject?
Math.
Math, okay.
Okay. Let's go with 4th grade U.S. geography.
4th grade U.S. geography. Interesting strategy, because a lot of people start at the bottom and work their way up.
But I might as well take advantage of her while I have her, being those
Okay.
are strong
You decided to go with the
subjects,
9-year-old question right off the bat. All right. For $1,000, Crystal, here's the question. 2 U.S. rivers are over 2,000 miles long. One is the Mississippi. What is the other? 2 U.S. rivers are over 2,000 miles long. One is the Mississippi. What is the other? Alana has locked in her answer.
Gosh.
You okay?
Yeah.
You look more frightened than the substitute teacher on sex education day.
I think I am. Oh, God.
What are you thinking?
To be honest, I have no idea. I am
Yeah, nothing's
no,
coming up?
nothing.
Think of any other long rivers in the U.S.? You've got your peek, your copy, and your save.
I think I'm gonna go with copy. She seemed like she knew the answer.
You're gonna go with
Going
copy.
with copy. Come on, Alana. Come on.
If you had to guess at this, if you had no one to help you and you'd had to guess, and trust me, I did that on a lot of tests growing up, what would you have said?
Well, I would have cheated off the person next to me, but being that there's nobody next to me.
Well, that's exactly what you did today, so you're a natural.
I am just, I don't know, I'm just stumped.
Let's see what Alana had to say. Alana said, the Missouri, and spelling doesn't count on this question. You know your hopes are riding on somebody that was drinking out of a sippy cup about 4 years ago. 2 U.S. rivers are over 2,000 miles long. One is the Mississippi. The other one is the Missouri. $1,000, Crystal. You got $1,000. Pick your $2,000 question. You went with 4th grade first.
Yeah. Let's
little
go
tough.
with 3rd grade math.
3rd grade math for $2,000. Okay, Crystal, your 3rd grade math question is coming up right after this.
Coming up on Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
I'm appealing to all the teachers in America. Help us.
Crystal goes for broke.
Uh-oh, everybody's quiet. That's scary.
Next.
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Crystal Robertson's playing for $2,000. You went with 3rd grade math. For $2,000, the question is, A triangle has two interior angles of 1 degree each. How many degrees does its third angle have? A triangle has two interior angles of 1 degree each. How many degrees does its third angle have? Alana has locked in her answer.
But are they talking about a regular triangle here?
It's a regular triangle, I think. It's not a, no trick questions on here.
Okay.
A triangle has two interior angles of 1 degree each. How many degrees does its third angle have?
I'm gonna go with 1 degree as well. Uh-oh, everybody's quiet. That's scary.
A triangle has two interior angles of 1 degree each. How many degrees does its third angle have? You said 1. Out of curiosity, let's see what Alana said. Alana said 1. I want to see what Jacob said. Jacob said 178. You know what a right triangle is?
Yeah, it's one that's off to the right.
A right triangle is the one that's off to the right. This is how I was thinking about it. I know, like on a right triangle, where you have a right angle,
Right.
that's 90 degrees. And so the other two have got to equal the 90 degrees. So on a right triangle, it would be 90, 45, 45. So if it was 1
I should have
and
thought it out
1,
better.
Jacob would be right. It's 178 degrees. Crystal, I am so sorry. You're going home with nothing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for playing. You know our little deal.
I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
I'm appealing to all the teachers in America. Help us. We can't even give this money away. We'll see you next time on Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
Coming up, the search continues for new students determined to prove they're smarter than a 5th grader. How about this guy who knows 5 different languages? Could English be one of them?
I have no idea.
Or this accountant who skips into class? Or how about this mother of 3?
4th boy on the way.
Who's got the brains? Who's got the guts? Who's got the laughs? It's all coming up this season on Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?